Hello, Daryl here. The channel is Programming in Any Language. The supporting website is programminginanylanguage.com or black-duck.com. They both take you to the same place, and it's a place where you'll find the videos and PDFs of the code. The video is Inheritance Demo Part 5, Exit and the Comma Delimited file. This video demonstrates how to import a comma delimited file into a spreadsheet. Watch. We're going to be looking at the exit and the comma delimited file next, in our last piece of this inheritance demo that we're actually doing. So we're looking at exit and the comma delimited file. So we're looking at this last piece right here, and normally this is simply exit, close file, done. But we're going to go a little bit beyond this thing. Once we close it, we've got data sitting out there. We want to go ahead and examine that data, and we really have to go into a spreadsheet to actually make this thing work. So all our data is here. All we're going to be dealing with is the button exit piece right here, and we're going to put that in place. When we're done, we're going to go ahead and grab this file that was sitting on the /bin/debug folder and take a look and bring it into a spreadsheet that we actually can see it and look how it's actually passed on there. We're going to have probably different numbers we're seeing right here. Same data is probably brought in, probably spelled better, but we'll see what happens. So let's take a look and see what's going on. We finished doing our routine with all the data in there. What we'd like to do is now exit this thing and get out. Well, we don't have the exit routine written. I can click on this thing forever, but it's not going to go anyplace. But that's okay because we do have it done. So I'm going to go ahead and click it on this way. I'm going to go ahead and go into my form design, double click on exit, and actually put that in place. So we've got a close form, close application, and then type in this.close. And it's ready to go. And we can actually save that thing and make it work. Oh, I actually don't want to I don't want to save it. So that save is going to clear the file, but I can actually exit and it's going to be fine here. So we're going to be good with that. So I'm going to go out of this thing and I'm going to go ahead and bring it up in my folder. And I've got that sitting here in the inheritance demo piece right now. And if we go into our program and look at our bin folder and our /debug folder, we can see the vehicle CVS file is sitting right in here. How do I get at that? Well, I can actually bring a spreadsheet up and actually go ahead and get this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring up Excel. And I'm going to open a file. I'm going to navigate to it. I've got it sitting out here in Object-Oriented Programming under Inheritance Demo Part 1, even though we've got 5 parts out here. I'll go to it, and I'll go to my sandbox, and there's my Inheritance Demo piece. I'm going to go and navigate down into that, look at my bin folder, my debug folder, and notice it doesn't show anything. That's because it's looking for XLSs. So I need to change this, so I'm looking at all files. By going down here, now we can see this vehicle CS. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that thing and open it. And it's going to say it's delimited. What's it delimited with? Well, it could be commas, tabs, whatever. I can do a next on here, and I can say it's a comma delimited file. If it's tab delimited, I could leave it like this. I'll get rid of the tab piece. I'll go next, and looks like we're fine. General, fine. Looks at my headings. We're going to go ahead and finish this thing, and up it comes. I'm going to make this smaller. We don't need all that stuff. It brought in my type, make, model, mileage, price, drive, doors, and passers from my code. That code you might remember seeing right here, make, model, type. So we created a header record to sit on top of this thing. And then we brought in our data. And the T, the C, T, and S are showing right here because that was captured in the list. The Toyota, Corolla, the mileage, the price are there. Our drive is sitting in for the Tundra. Our doors are sitting out here for the Corolla, and our passengers are sitting there for the RAV4, the SUV vehicle we've got. So we've been able to actually use classes and a base class and derived classes to capture all the data we need for the 3 types of vehicles we've actually been saving here, and then store them someplace else. So the only time we ever actually need those classes, we're bringing in the data in the first place. We're actually entering the data. Then the classes were important. Once we get out to a list, we identified them by using a type indicator on here to make that work. And you can see thousands of records sitting in here. You can sort it by the C, by the T, by the S, or whatever you want, or however you want to make it go. You can also have much more information than we're using here. We're keeping it kind of simple, so we're not dealing with tons of information. But if you were, you could look at VIN number. You could have the engine model, type of gas it's using, whether it's an electric vehicle. All kinds of stuff could be going on here if you wanted to get very, very specific with it. But it opened up. Also, you can see now too that by using the anything database particular criteria, that load, save, all that kind of stuff, we could easily add that to this routine and make it a functional database routine using a list to make it happen. Or we could use a database, which we'll be doing down the road in our next set of lessons that we're going to be looking at. But that's it for the inheritance demo and what it looks like. Obviously, there wasn't anything concerning based on the derived class of this video. But what you saw were the results of an application that used base and derived classes to structure a series of records into a collection that could be interpreted in different ways by a user. Thanks for watching. Visit the website when you get a chance, and please subscribe to the channel. There's more stuff coming every week. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.